Hello guys, myself Manoj Sharma. Welcome to TechnoSage. So before we start up with this video, I request you to please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it yet. So in this video, let's talk about the charts in Excel. So charts are the great way to visualize your data. On the screen, you can see the sales data of California and Florida monthly wise from January to March. So if I represent the table data in the form of a chart, you will be easily distinguish between the two values. So for comparison purpose and for easy visualization, charts are really handy. So let's suppose the table data is huge. So it would be very difficult to visualize the same amount of data in form of table. For that, the charts would be easy to see the latest trend or to see the comparison between the two set of data. So let's see how we can create a chart out of our table. So all you need to do is select the entire value for which you need to plot the chart, and then click onto the insert tab under the ribbon, and there you will see something called recommended chart. So under the recommended chart, all the charts that are default and are recommended would be listed. But you can also select the chart from this particular range. But by default, I'm just clicking onto the recommended chart and will select the clustered column, and this will create a chart out of the data that I have selected, where the data would be plotted between the January, February and the sales data for California and Florida. So now let's discuss the different terminologies in this chart. So on the chart, we have the vertical axis as well as the horizontal axis. So the chart is plotted between the vertical and the horizontal axis, and the area on which the whole chart is plotted is called the plot area, where the lines representing each of the values are called as grid lines, where each grid line representing a set of value over the y-axis or over the vertical axis. So the data that is plotted on the plot area or on the chart is called as legend. So here the data for the California and Florida is plotted. So California and Florida is the legend in this chart. So now let's see how we can move the embedded chart. So just place your mouse on the chart area of the chart. This is the white area within the parameter. You have to hold down the mouse button and you can drag the chart to the place of your choice. So now you can see I can place it anywhere on the sheet, and then we can resize also. So as you can see that it's just occupying all of the space. So I can resize also. So select the chart. You know that chart is selected because it has the handlers around the parameter. Place the mouse on the handlers, and until your mouse turns into dual headed arrow, and then you have to just scroll it a bit and drag it to your desired location. So in this way you can move the embedded chart and can resize the embedded chart. I can able to see the table as well as the plotted chart on the same sheet. So this was the recommended chart that I have selected by default. You can change the chart type as well. Just select the chart, go to the insert tab. Under the insert tab, go to the recommended chart, and from the recommended chart you can select any of the chart of your choice. Now let's suppose I'll select the 100% stacked column, and you can see now my chart is converted to stacked column chart. Or you can even go to the 3D selection. We can select from here. I'll go to the 3D column, select the 3D column here, and my chart is now converted to 3D column chart, 3D clustered column chart. So in this way you can change the chart type. I will again select the recommended chart as the clustered column, and this is the clustered column chart. So you can also change the way the data is displayed. So as you can see that the chart is plotted where the x-axis is the January, February and March. I don't want my x-axis to be in the terms of month. I want the x-axis and y-axis, or the vertical axis or the horizontal axis, to be switched. So all I need to do is I'll select the chart, and once I select the chart, I'll go to the chart design, and under the chart design there is an option to switch row and column. I'll click on to switch row and column, and once I select row and switch row and column, you can see that now my row and column is switched. So switch row and column, and now you can see that now my legend are January, February and March, and the data is plotted for January, February and March for these two cities, that is California and Florida, against the numbers, the sales numbers. So in this way you can switch the row column, or basically the legend with the value that is plotted. So I will again switch it back, and now you can move the legend also. So how to move the legend? Just select the chart, go to the chart design section. Under the chart design section you will see something called add chart element. Under the add chart element you will see a legend option, and under the legend option you can see that the legend is in the bottom. I can choose like right, so the legend will move to the right. So in this way you can move the legend to right side, left side, up, down. So it will depend upon how you want your chart to be displayed. So similarly you can edit the chart title as well. So this time the chart title is by default as chart title. Will choose like sales data. So this is my chart type. or the title. So if you want to format all the text that is present on the chart, just select the chart and go to the format section, and under format section you can choose the format and you can apply that particular format, and correspondingly the text on your chart will also be displayed as per the selection you make on the format tab. So by default the background for this chart would be white, that is a solid fill. If you want to change that, just double click onto the chart, and on the right side a format chart area will be opened up. Just go to the fill option, and under the fill option it will be selected as automatic or solid fill. If you click on no fill, so there will be no background. So there is an option called picture or texture fill. If you select that, then a texture would be at the background of your chart. You can insert the picture of your choice. Just click onto the insert, and it will ask you to select the desirable picture to make it the background for your chart. So in this way you can format the chart area as well. So by default I'll select the solid fill. If you want to do some more formatting, then you can do for shadowing, you can choose for glow, you can choose for soft edges or 3D format. You can also resize your chart, or manually also you can resize your chart. So in this way you can represent your table data in the form of charts for great visualization. So this is it from the chart section. If you have any doubt or questions, please do let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for watching.